You won't believe what the Trudeau family charged the taxpayer for just food on their Christmas vacation flights, and I'm talking just the flights to Costa Rica and back. Today, I'll tell you the absolutely crazy total. Today's story comes to us by way of an order paper question asked to the government by Ontario Conservative MP John Brassard. Brassard asked, with regard to government aircraft traveling between Canada and Costa Rica between December 15th, 2019 and January 10th, 2020, what are the details of the legs of the flight to and from Costa Rica, including the aircraft date, departure, arrival, number of passengers, excluding the security detail, the names of the passengers, the purpose of the flight, and the catering costs? Now, this is clearly about the vacationer-in-chief's extended Christmas family vacation. This is what our friends at True North reported at the time. The Prime Minister is enjoying personal time in Costa Rica with his family for the holidays, said PMO Press Secretary Eleanor Catanero. Local media reports that Trudeau surfed with Louis Lacalle, the president-elect of Uruguay. Photos of what appears to be an unshaven Trudeau with the brown paper bag surfaced on Twitter Wednesday. Now, it's pretty clear. Brassard wanted to know what sort of self-care and me time Trudeau was charging us for this time. Now, for context, Costa Rica is about a 5.5 hour direct flight from Ottawa. So like one meal-ish and maybe a snack. Think Vancouver to Toronto flight time. Now, on the flight down, here is the food and beverage and booze bill. December 20th, 2019, $323.54. And holy cow, look at this next one. It's insane. January 4, 2020, $912.17 in food and drinks on the way back to Ottawa. I guess the Trudeaus wanted to keep the island vibes going because the bill is nearly $1,250 in food for a round trip for the Trudeau family to Costa Rica and back. Look at this. That's Trudeau, Sophie, and the 3 kids. That's it. I guess we should be a little grateful that they left Margaret back at Harrington Lake this time. But really, what the heck are these 5 people eating? Baby elephant a la Mugabe? However, I'm absolutely surprised by none of this, and you probably aren't either. I have been covering how Trudeau spoils himself and his inner circle with your money for years now. Look at this. Not even 2 months ago, I analyzed the food and liquor costs for 6 of Trudeau's official trips in 2019. Trudeau spent $370,000 on food, $3,200 on booze during 6 government Airbus trips in 2019. And last year, I did the same thing for some of Trudeau's 2018 official flights. Revealed, Trudeau rang up $384,000 in food and liquor on only 5 flights. And friends, those were for official business, although that doesn't make it any better to be so spendy with the taxpayer dollars. But this trip to Costa Rica, it was personal. It's the family vacay. Why is any of this our problem? The security? Sure. Even the private plane, of course. He is the Prime Minister. He can't just take a commercial flight. And it seems here Trudeau is reimbursing the cost of a commercial flight to Costa Rica. But the gourmet food and booze? Well, friends, I guess that's on us. Actually, hasn't this been the theme of this government? It's been Trudeau's Marie Antoinette self-indulgent style of governing. All the while, the entire economy of Alberta has been in a full-scale meltdown at his hand. Why change now when Trudeau wasn't punished for it back in October? For Rebel News, I'm Sheila Gunn Reid. The information I told you today has been available to all the media organizations in this country since mid-March. However, we're the only ones reporting on it. Why? Because we aren't looking for a handout from Justin Trudeau. Trudeau's announced that he's going to give a bailout to media organizations in this country to help them keep working during the pandemic. That doesn't include us. Unfortunately, we need to rely on the support of our viewers at home to keep all of our staff on the payroll during the coronavirus crisis. To help us do that, please go to helprebelnews.com.